Well, finally out after the rabbits, and the first one I spy is this one in the paddock, right beside where I parked my van. So I work my way forward to the ranch fencing to aim off. He's about 60 yards away, and even though the wind's blowing quite strongly in the treetops above me, the grass below doesn't seem to be affected at all, so I aim dead on, only for the pellet to hit just in front of the rabbit, missing it totally. So the next port of call is the farmer's garden, to see if there's any little brown furry intruders. And just before I round this flower bed I spot one in the distance about 40 yards away. So I ease my shooting sticks out, get them ready before the rifle, and work my way out by the bush till I get a clear shot. Rabbits in people's gardens are used to seeing people, but they soon wise up to somebody who's intent on doing them harm. But I managed to pull a nice headshot off before he disappeared. I could see a few more rabbits in the field at the bottom of the garden, but they were quite young and decided to leave them alone, plus they were about 90 yards away. You can see here evidence of what the rabbits are doing to the garden. They're old scrapes, but this one here is a lot more recent. So I walked over to pick the rabbit up. I was nicely shot through the head, and I give his belly a wee squeeze before I put him into the game bag. I could hear cheeping and clucking in the background, so I went to investigate. The farmer here has a nice poultry pen at the side of his garden, and he's got young chickens in it and one or two guinea fowl by looks of it in the background. My next port of call is the corner of this field, just outside a cattle pen. As I eased my way forward, I spotted a few rabbits just the other side of the sheep wire. So I eased my way forward to try and use the ranch fencing to rest off. I tried to use my rangefinder once I managed to get it out of my pocket to see what distance the rabbits were, but it kept giving me a false reading off of the sheep wire. So I just guessed the first rabbit to be about 50 yards away and aimed level with the top of its head. I could see a second rabbit a wee bit further up the field and moved a bit to get a better shot, but I was still shooting through a bit of a bush and some sheep wire, but I thought I had a clear path. But I think I grazed the sheep wire and totally missed the rabbit. Oh, I better pick up my shooting sticks. Wouldn't be the first time I forgot them. I walked over to the gate to get into the field to retrieve the rabbit, but as always I took my time while edging round the corner just in case. And sure enough, there was 2 rabbits still out along the bottom edge of the hedgerow. One of them might even have been one of the rabbits I've just missed. So again, getting down into a kneeling position to use the ranch fencing and the gate post as a good solid rest, I decided to take this rabbit at about 60 yards, this time giving him about 3/4 an inch to the left of the wind. And dropped him nicely. The other rabbit decided to clear off by this time. First rabbit been hit in the head, a wee bit far forward, but he was facing on to me at the time, so the pellet would have penetrated back into the brain, giving a good clean kill. The second rabbit wasn't that much further away down the hedgerow. I'd hit him just in the nape of the neck, breaking the spinal cord. So after giving them both the customary belly squeeze, I put them into the game bag. Only the 3 rabbits this time, but it was good to get out anyway for a wee run round the fields.